If you've been looking at homes here on Florida's Space Coast, you've probably noticed that a lot of them are in communities with an HOA, a homeowners association. Some people absolutely love living in them, while others want nothing to do with it. So in this video, I'm going to break down the real pros and cons of HOAs here on the Space Coast so that you can decide what's the best fit for you. Let's start with the basics. An HOA is a group that manages and maintains your neighborhood's shared spaces, rules, and sometimes even the look and feel of the community. Here in Brevard County, you'll find all kinds of HOAs, from smaller ones with simple rules and low fees, to large resort-style neighborhoods with pools, fitness centers, and activities every week. So let's talk about the pros first. One of the biggest advantages of living in an HOA community is how well kept everything looks. The landscaping, sidewalks, and common areas are all maintained, and that consistency gives the whole neighborhood really nice curb appeal. You won't drive through and see overgrown lawns or a big purple house right next to yours. And that's a big reason why HOA communities often maintain higher home values over time. Another big plus are the amenities. Depending on the neighborhood, you may have access to a community pool, tennis or pickleball courts, walking and biking trails, a gym, and sometimes even a movie theater or planned social events. Some of the 55 plus or master plan communities like Del Webb at Vieira or Bridgewater take this even further with clubs for just about everything. Walking groups, gardening, book clubs, travel clubs, you name it. There's usually something going on, and for many people, that built-in social life is one of the best parts of HOA living. HOAs can also offer peace of mind. Gated entries, neighborhood watch programs, and even security patrols are common in some of the larger developments. And in certain types of communities like villas or townhomes, the HOA may handle lawn care, exterior painting, roof maintenance, and sometimes even part of your insurance. That can make life feel pretty maintenance-free. So if you're someone who does not want to worry about yard work or keeping up with the exterior, an HOA may be a really good fit for you. But of course, it's not all sunshine and palm trees. Let's talk about the downsides, because there are a few that can really catch buyers off guard if they're not prepared for them. The first thing people notice is the rules. HOAs are designed to help keep neighborhoods looking consistent. But of course, that does mean that you have restrictions. You might need approval to paint your house, put up a fence, or even install new landscaping. Some will not allow boats, RVs, or certain types of vehicles parked outside on your driveway. And if you want to do your own thing, maybe you want a shed in the backyard or a brightly colored front door. That may be a no-go depending on your community. And then of course, there's the cost. HOA fees can vary quite a bit here on the Space Coast. Some smaller communities may only charge $60 to $100 a month, which means that even if you want an HOA community but you're afraid of the costs, just be clear on how much you can spend and what can be found. There are also some resort-style neighborhoods that can cost several $100s a month, but it all depends on what's included, like cable, internet, lawn care, or access to amenities can add value. But it's still an expense you'll want to factor into your budget. And every so often, HOAs can issue something called a special assessment. That's when big repairs or upgrades are needed. Maybe the clubhouse roof needs to be replaced, or the roads, which are all private in HOA communities, may need to be repaved. And homeowners have to chip in to cover that cost. If you live in an older HOA, you need to be prepared for an assessment. The last thing you want is to get an assessment and be completely unprepared for this additional cost. Think of it as a home improvement project cost. You wouldn't want to start that until you're ready to pay for it, right? So be prepared for assessments too. Another thing to consider is lot size and privacy. Many HOA neighborhoods, especially newer ones in places like Palm Bay or West Melbourne, have small lots. That helps the community stay uniform and efficient. But it also means your neighbor may be much closer than you thought. And if you're looking for a large yard or more flexibility, maybe space for an RV or a workshop or a garden, you may prefer a non-HOA area with scattered lots. And finally, there's a human factor. Every HOA has a board, usually made up of volunteer homeowners who live right in the neighborhood. Most do a great job, but sometimes there can be disagreements or inconsistent enforcement of those rules. So before you buy, It's smart to review the HOA's financial and read the covenants and restrictions to make sure they match your lifestyle. In this part of Florida, the age of the neighborhood has very little to do with whether or not you want an HOA neighborhood. We have brand new neighborhoods going up every day, and most of those will have HOA fees right along for the ride. But there are also plenty of homes that are brand new being built on scatter lots. So if you don't have to give up your dream of a brand new home just because you don't want an HOA. The opposite, of course, is also true. Maybe you are more into established neighborhoods that have larger lots and grown trees and HOA boards that have been around for a while, so that you know what they're going to look like. Well, yes, we do have those too. Regardless of your desires, as long as you're communicating with your realtor that you want more than just a 3-bed, 2-bath, 1,800 square foot house, you might be surprised by what she can find. And at the end of the day, it really does come down to how you want to live. Some of my clients wouldn't dream of living anywhere without an HOA because they love the structure and the amenities and knowing that their neighborhood will always look its best. Others want more space, more freedom, and no one telling them what color their mailbox can be. And there's nothing wrong with either choice. It's just about finding out what fits you. If you convey that information to your realtor, they can help you find the best home regardless of your HOA choices. Here on the Space Coast, you'll find both options. Whether it's a non-HOA neighborhood in Palm Bay with half-an-acre lots and room for all your toys, or a resort-style HOA in Vieira with all the amenities and community activities you could ever want, there is truly something for everyone here. So if you're thinking about relocating to Florida Space Coast and you're not sure what kind of community is right for you, that's where I can help you. I work with buyers every day who are weighing these same choices, and I would be happy to help you explore the neighborhoods that fit your lifestyle the best. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe to my channel for more local insight, and please don't hesitate to reach out with any questions. I'm Lee Johnson with Brownfield Real Estate Group, and I cannot wait to help you find your next home. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next week.